Gene Deal destroys Stevie J and exposes the shocking truth. Let's get into it.
But I had to bring you back. I mean, your name buzzing out here, man. I know 50, he reacted to our interview and shows you love. And Stevie J, he been speaking on you as well. How well do you know him, yo?
Bruh, listen to me. I'm here to answer questions. You understand? I know Stevie J better than I know 50. I used to bodyguard Stevie J. You understand? I was his personal bodyguard at the time when he used to move around in New York City. Stevie J at one time was like a little nephew to me. You know what I'm saying? When he was working up at Bad Boy, making all those hits. You know what I'm saying? Me, BX Murder, being around Wolf, all of us. Stevie J, when Puff had ostracized him and wasn't dealing with him no more, I was still looking out for Stevie, being around Stevie the whole 9 yards. I know Stevie J, to answer your question, very well, brother. Very well. Man, listen to me. Stevie J was in the car with us when Big got murdered, brother. In the car behind us. I sold a chain that weekend to Stevie J that he didn't even pay me for the cross on it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He gave me half the money. He took that same chain that I sold him, brother, and gave it to Faith the night that Big died, talking about he was giving it to little Chris. He didn't even own the chain at the time.
Stevie J be on some suckers. I ain't even gonna cuss in his video. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run through. You know what I'm saying? I might stop it every now and then, but I'm gonna let it run through and I'm gonna critique the situation at the end of it. Let's continue.
So I know Stevie J real well. He could play those games like he don't know me, but he knows me very well. He done said a lot of clown shit on the internet about me. You understand? Talking about I got bad knees and all this other bullshit. Man, I'll kick Stevie J so far to that, he'll take shoe polish. I don't know when he became a fucking gangster. Excuse me for my language. I don't know when he became a gangster. He was talking all that gangster stuff about 50 and what he'll do and how he was never that type of dude, bro, man. That's them drugs, man. That is them drugs. Stevie J better set his little ass down. He be the first nigga in the church. Everybody be come looking at him, and he wouldn't be making a sound. Do you understand me?
So basically, I think Big Gene's saying Stevie J better leave him alone before he unalive him. That's what it sounds like to me, but let's continue.
He'll be the first nigga in the church, dressed better than everybody, and wouldn't be making a sound. Everybody be coming to see him. He ain't no gangster. He needs to stop that, bruh. He talking to people who was in the streets that was gangsters. And I'm just giving him like a formal, chastising to somebody that once used to care about him. It's the drugs, bruh. You know what I'm saying? 50 the type of dude that he don't want to mess with like that. He talking about he want to fight 50. Nigga, listen here. I'm taking all them bets. I'm putting my money on 50. You understand? My house, my car, whatever I got, jewelry, whatever. You understand? 50 whoop his ass on the way to a real fight. That's them drugs, man. If that ain't drugs that kid is taking that got him talking like that, man, the Pope ain't Catholic and the pig ain't pork. He's out of his mind, man. See, they got all kinds of cocaine now. They taking the pink cocaine, what the flavor different cocaine, bro. Stevie J is out of his mind, man. He's saying he didn't know me. Listen to me, bro. I'm gonna tell you, since he want to talk and he wants to be out there. The week that they were setting up or whatever, that Big got killed, Stevie J and Mace went to a basketball game together. And at that basketball game, those Crips, I think the Dog Pound pulled them to the side and told both of them that, oh, y'all good, man. You understand? It's Puff we want and it's Big we want. They had that conversation with them cats. Stevie J should have been talking about he didn't tell Big nothing. He may have told Puff, but he ain't tell Big nothing. And I don't think Mace had a conversation with Big about that. But Mace had a conversation with Puff about it.
Didn't it come out a little bit a while ago that, no, I don't think that was Mace saying he didn't like Big. Or no, I think it was. I think he was saying he liked the Tupac over Biggie at the time. So could have been some jealousy going on low key. I don't understand why neither one of them wouldn't have went to Biggie and said something to Biggie. But let's continue.
I pulled Mace out the side when I seen him and Stevie J when they was riding around Cali with this dude that was a Fanoit, so some dude with a lot of money, but he switched sides. You understand? He's one of those switch hitters or whatever. You know what I mean? So now, which ain't nothing wrong with it. If they want to have gay friends, they can have gay friends in the whole 9 yards. But I pulled Mace to the side and I told Mace, listen here, man, you from Harlem. So act like you from Harlem. These people are ready to tear your head down to the white meat. Nah, but Stevie J say his man is thorough out here. He's thorough, but it's a whole different type of thorough. You understand? Or whatever that may be. Stevie J had Mace out there with these type of people. So now.
Is he saying that Stevie J had Mace out there with the switch hitters? Because Stevie J kind of looked like he be switch hitting himself. But let's continue.
The day Big was murdered, you understand? We was in the car in front of them, right? If you see that picture that I showed you, I got the number 4. That was a Mecca Audio shirt on. I mean a Mecca shirt on. Mecca used to give me their clothes, give me free clothes because they wanted me to wear their stuff because they knew Puff was popular and Puff was the man and they wanted their clothes to be seen on certain bodyguards and certain people. They used to give me boxes of clothes. You understand? Shout out my man Griff at the time he was at Mecca. So now we sitting in there, bro. I done told everybody in the house, if we go to this party, somebody gonna die tonight. They laughing and joking and thinking it's a joke. I even told Big before we left. Stevie J at that party popping bottles with Puff. That picture, I hope you show it to the people. You understand? I'm right there. Stevie J know damn well who I am. So now, Stevie J ain't have a conversation with Big about if he go to this party, he gonna die because of what he had heard those guys tell Mace and him at the basketball game. They never told Big nothing. But yet and still, when Big was murdered, he ran over to wherever Faith was at after we left the hospital, gave Faith my chain. Because when I asked him, he said, yo, man, I was bugging. I gave it to little Faith to give to little Chris. I even asked Faith for my chain. She said, Gene, you could get it back. But I felt kind of effed up, so I said, yo, go ahead and keep it. Because Zip got in touch with her for me. I said, that wasn't Stevie J chain to give you, Faith. He hadn't even paid for it. You understand? So now, he ran over that because we was all going to take Puff to San Diego. I had the Black Hands crew following us in the whole 9 yards. Puff stopped the car. Told Paul to stop the car. Paul said, yo, Gene, we don't need all that. I said, we don't need all that. Big just got killed. What are you talking about? Yo, he gave me my girlfriend back. You understand? He gave me my girlfriend back. I put it up. Him and all them, they came back to the hotel. You understand? Got the rest of Puff stuff. We were standing in the Beverly Hills Hotel. You understand? So now, Stevie J goes over there to Faith and listen here. I guess that was the start of their romance or started to rekindle their romance. Stevie J is the one who helped Faith do the album. And Faith was talking about her love for Big, bruh. He helped write I don't know if he helped write the music. I know he made the music, but he helped Faith on that whole album to Big, bruh. And then he goes back and married Big's ex-wife after he was murdered. Come on, man. Like I said, if he don't know me, the Pope ain't Catholic and pig ain't pork.
Yeah, but speaking of the night Big got killed, I know Stevie J, he said it was a regular night for him. He didn't really, see anything out the ordinary.
Regular night, brother. Regular night. And you gonna tell me ain't nobody on drugs? But then I seen the interview he did. We was in the middle of the East Coast, West Coast war. Dog, that's drugs that make you do that kind of thing. Talk like that. That white man just done tricked him, and I ain't no disrespect to him. Had this dude up there talking all kind of crazy talk, bruh. How is that a regular night, bruh? Tupac dead. They blamed it on us. Jake dead. They blamed it on us. A lot of stuff was going in the industry. How is that a regular night? 23 of us went into that party. 11 of us was probably feeling a certain way, and they jetted on us. They left the party. So how was it a regular night?
And Gene Deal, been sticking and having the same story for some years. I watched him when he first told the story, and ain't nothing about that story done switched.
Ray Charles could have seen that it wasn't no regular night, bro. I don't know where he get that from. That's crazy, bro. It's so regular, Big ended up dead, right? That's how regular it was. Yo, bro, Tupac was loved by the West Coast as well as the East Coast or down south. Tupac was loved. If they put out there in the atmosphere that the guys that had something to do with, or maybe had something to do with the death of arguably one of the top 5 rappers of all time, and the love that he had with all the music he had just put out in shorter time with him coming out of jail, you're gonna tell me that ain't nobody, not nobody, wanna kill somebody over him or hurt somebody? Big Jake was loved by the Bloods out there. You gonna tell me don't nobody, not one person, wanna hurt somebody over Jake's death? Are you serious, bruh? It was nothing regular about that night. It wasn't so regular. It's something no regular. He knew that Wolf said he wasn't coming out there unless he was coming out there right. Wolf wanted to take 2 tour buses with us. So now he know this. He close to Puff at this time. So he know what's going on. That the head knocker, the problem solver, he not even going to LA because he know it ain't safe. What do you mean? He couldn't take it serious. So if he didn't take it serious, and he wasn't serious, why did he say on that Faith documentary of the greatest love of all time, hip hop love or something like that it was an East Coast war at the time? Make up your mind.
Yeah, man. You heard it out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. For me, Stevie J been clown behavior. I heard he leaked his own video of him and Eve in a little sexual situation. He turned around, and of course we seen how he was on Love and Hip Hop, just clown behavior. And then I just really thought that was bogus, that you gonna turn around and marry Faith right after Biggie died. You was right out there when that whole situation happened. I don't think it happened. I don't think he married her right after, but it was sometime after. And the way I see it is, if you are in a situation to get married, you already had to have some type of dealings with each other to even get back to a point of being able to get married. You had to deal with each other on that level, and on that level at some point. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the truth about it. Man, but Stevie J been a clown. He been a clown through the whole Puff situation. He been a clown in general, you know. But one thing I can say is he done made some hits, though. But, yo, what's y'all thoughts on Stevie J? Is he clown behavior? Leave it down in the comment section. Is he bogus for marrying Faith after Big died? Big supposed to been his homeboy and been cool with him, and then he turn around and marry his ex-wife. Man, it's crazy out here, you know? And another thing I want to know was Puff wrong for having Biggie in L.A. at that time? Leave it in the comments section. It's your boy Kaotic One. This is the KMHP TV YouTube channel where we do reactions. We drop music videos. Anything good, bad, or ugly with the music industry, you're going to see it in here, right here on this channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it light up so you'll know when we drop these videos like this one. Until the next video, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.